used. Brewmaster needs to split. It's gonna be hard.
It sure is. They have very nicely indeed. Top lane, Z-Freak, Chessie. Trying to hold back 33 and PPD. The lift. The Burst Strike ready from 33 will start things off onto Brew, but the clap back and now 33 with no escape. The Thunder Strike and the homing missile back onto the Panda, but there's spin from Chessie doing a lot of damage. One more swipe with a sword. They'll secure that kill while Z-Freak survives with the 1 charges to go. iCat and PPD are unable to do anything.
Blocking the camp, even though they have a sentry.
Faking it out. Finds PPD. 33 turns back and finds him. Brewmaster's tanky though. 760 HP. With technically the triple mango, right? The double mango plus the magic wand. 6.6 HP regen a second. Bottom lane Moo stunned up. The Eidolon's going, but the Malefice won't be able to hold him in place for long enough. While CCNC, he's on this tightrope now, towing the line very carefully. Limp with the 2-1-0 build, 2-1-1 build. Has a fair amount of damage behind him, but speaking of damage, the Blade Fury from Chessie clears up PPD, while 33, yet again, unable to secure anything in return. They're keeping Pycat in this lane, and he's farming decently, but it feels across the board.
The Tracer didn't place any wards because it would be in his inventory, and none of the supports moved from the top lane.
Quick Burst Strike onto tower. Zai thinking about the black hole, still thinking about it, and now throws it in. 33 walks past the tier 1, and a quick, simple kill onto the Razor. Regen back up a bit with the bottle as the Gyro Pycat farming stacks. Limp jumps forward, Dream Coil in, the homing missile from Pycat. It's a slow starter, and the phase shift should be here from Limp to just dodge it out. Pycat gets away from the coil, but the damage being done by the Thunder Strike. They need a bit more chase, but it doesn't look like they have it. Now the Puck trying to get in on top of Pycat, but he's too deep in the trees. 33 will now be the choice of target as they chip away at 3 different heroes here. compLexity not focusing on one, spreading their damage across too many, but they found Pycat caught in the trees now. Right click down by Limp, little by little. They did all the cross under the Sand King as PPD dropped to the far western side. So they do get 2 big kills and a Burst Strike from 33, unable to connect. Now he's trapped in the trees. Drops one of his own, but Z-Freak will get right-clicked out by CCNC, who made the long rotation in. He's looking pretty good on his progression towards level 6 as well, just hits 5. And the Tome is coming up in 30 seconds, so by all means, should belong to him, as CCNC has a blink, will be forced to Sonic Wave and jump forward aggressively. Kills off the Brewmaster, and looks like Moo is gone, and maybe, with an Observer Ward from 3-3 up on the high ground, they can find Limp as well. Trapped up on top of the high ground, phase shift is there, orb across, the silence will not be enough, and down goes Limp. 2. An OPTIC with a firm grasp on the map this game. Pycat's been off map in jungle. In fact, farming himself up. Has he got Spreads? Like he's going to head into Spreads. I thought maybe that was another Helm of the Dominator, but fortunately not. Dream Coil mid, stolen and turned back by PPD as the cooldown from Pycat will land on their heads. They do have an orb and a shift here from the Puck, so should be safe and secure. Get himself out of danger, but they find Kyle. Now maybe even convert into more. Z-Freak in his own jungle. Aura struck up.
Black hole is ready.
They do have it. I'm not sure if they want to use it though. Trying to force out the primal split, it feels like. OPTIC. I think they just really wanted to bait split. Because I guess once split is down, they can just do whatever they want anyway, right?
Well, now they're gonna use it.
On the Razor. Looks like it's going to be that way. Move. Queen of Pain jumps in and makes sure that it isn't needed. All across the map, compLexity trying to do some of their own, but PPD scouts them out, lifts up Kyle, drags him a little closer to himself with Blade Fury level 4 stolen by PPD. He seems close to unkillable on 33, trying to aim in. Observer Ward taken out by Kyle, but now he's next to the Ancients. Dream Coil in, the spin is out. PPD safe, the glimpse back snaps, and Z-Freak chases down 33 with PPD up on the front lines. Waning Rift is stolen out. The Sand King is safe. He's got himself to a really good spot, but PPD will be left high and dry.
Into the game, what is it sitting at? 65 CS.
Middle of the table net worth-wise, behind the Gyro even. Mid lane, Zai has this black hole, he's trying to line it up, the Static Storm is there though, deterring them, holding them back, and now the Primal Split doing a good job. Cyclone the Enigma, in comes Razor, move, Plasma Field's out with Zai drop. This is pretty good from compLexity, no Omni Slash though for 20 seconds, so CCNC will just blink away. Primal Split, securing 1 kill on the Enigma, yet to secure themselves this tier 1 mid though, as you look at this backstab from 3-3. Tanking's ready. Kyle might just drop to this homing missile. In fact, he does die. Level 4 in the missile from Gyrocopter secures it, but the 3-man burrow into the cooldown. Oh, the silence. CCNC can't cast his spells, but they've got the damage to turn it back anyway. Moo tries to get this link going, cracking the whip and taking down the Queen of Pain with the help of the Omni Slash. OPTIC, they've been run over. compLexity with his swing in momentum will be able to take down not 1, 2, 3, or 4.
There were way,
but 5.
Wait.
Highcat continues farming away. Drums, treads done. BKB being rushed down here by the gyro as well. Relying on this combo from OPTIC. Brings the glimpse back. Puck silenced. Killed, in fact, as Limp drops. Z-Freak tries to keep the rest of them at bay. But now he's in the middle of the fray. He's going to get glimpsed. Not glimpsed back, but Kinetic Kill is there from Kyle. Trying to trap back 33, but CCNC missing the screen. Might not. It's not going to be the difference maker there. Enigma joins in and says goodbye, Z-Freak. Maneuver from compLexity coming in as well. They scout for wards, they smoke themselves up. But this observer ward to the right-hand side, oh, it's not seen by the sentry. They blink forward. Moo jumping in with a blink dagger, chases 33, but they've already taken down Peter Pan Dam. The glimpse back, Sand tried to burrow strike, play himself out of there. But it will be
They wanted to play around this observer ward.
Yeah. compLexity now with a very nice little Roshan take. Chessie 11,500 net worth as they've got the Queen of Pain in the middle lane. CCNC drops in the Static Storm. All of a sudden, things going from bad to worse for OPTIC Gaming because Peter! He lifts up the little Brewmaster, he spins away, but it's too much damage from Chessie. Limp will secure in this area, and they know exactly where Pycat's sitting. His BKB is ready though, so this is not a simple takedown. And if they can get in though with a static link, they're going back, forces the BKB early on, and Pycat being right-clicked down. The Razor does so much damage, he gets to the Shrine barely in time, but Pycat in trouble still. In comes Limp with a dodge of the Burrow Strike. He's done a great job to get the Dream Coil in, and Pycat looks like he'll fall here as the jump over into 3-3 will get moved. A kill, and Kyle will get his Brewmaster. You know, with the Helm of the Dominator now, he's 300 gold away from this lovely little Blink Dagger. Good. Z-Freak holding up to a Purge Creep, but we'll come back to that in a second as Moo has been caught down the bottom lane. The Static Storm onto Enigma, catches Zai as Chessie swings in with a big old cleave. Now the hits and crits through the Omni Slash. They take down Zai, and PPD shortly after follows him to the grave. GCNC get there fast enough.
I mean, they got the Razor. They're gonna lose tier 2 tower on the bottom. The lane is actually pushed.
Kyle will finally die here. Quick TP away from CCNC, and well,
He actually gets him.
dies in the fountain.
Just to stop the split push coming out from Queen of Pain. Gyro tanking actually has a Blink Dagger right now.
A long last, 25, 26 minutes in even. Definitely needs to get some utilization out of this. In jumps Moo, catches PPD. The static link is there, but Chessie needs to chase this one down. The steal out is the spin. Chessie will give up for now. The split somewhere else in the back as Moo chases PPD, and with one more hit will secure the kill. Down he goes, back to bottom though. Cyclone up onto the gyro there. The split going to work. The Static Storm clearing up Zai. He needs to get a black hole off, but he's gonna die. The Shrine will barely keep him alive, but not until the crit from Chessie secures a wonderful kill and a beautiful team fight for compLexity. Chasing forward, Chessie, Omni Slash in 5 seconds, but they need a glimpse.
Chessie
They need vision.
If he had a BKB, Blink Dagger, Midas, he would have had those 3 items right now, and they could actually take a fight with it.
Z-Freak, unfortunately, no more Purge Creep. It has turned into a Wild Wing. But he had that little Purge Creep there in case he gets, jumped, orchided by the co-op. Just purge off that nasty little silence. Now catching 33 onto Limp. Quick phase shift jaunt out. The SK will secure their safe retreat. Freak will be able to blink away from Enigma as well. The blink, blink, blink. Out they go. Kyle will maybe be the one here to die here as 33 and PPD trying to chase this down. Quick Burrow Strike in, but this is a scary place to fight. They've got Blink on the Enigma, but they're trying to group them up. compLexity having none of this. Spread run away. He doesn't want to turn and fight at all, but Limp chasing him down. Might force the BKB TP here, and it looks like with the Yule Scepter up, Limp catches one. Zai's here with a black hole ready to go, but he's waiting and biding his time. The trouble is Chessie's spin means the magic damage from Pycat means absolutely nothing. The BKB is wearing down now as the black hole comes in, and they do kill 2. Finally bringing Chessie out high ground of the Dire base, and now compLexity all grouping up around this tier 1 top lane. 108 HP. 33 tries a bit of a go here onto Z-Freak. Now with quick TP out by the ensnare. Always cancelled, and 33 has overplayed his hand just ever so much. The push from OPTIC. You don't want to let this one go. Helm of the Dominator coming in, the attack speed auras you've got between Hellbear and Helm. These Eidolons and double catapults forward aggressively, looking for that hero. Limp, of course, with the Yule Scepter, aggressively onto the Queen of Pain. He opens Puck up to an Orchid play, but it seems like it's a bait here from compLexity, trying to play. The OPTIC thinking about their route of initiation as Z-Freak is up on the high ground here with Kyle, the two brothers, trying to get into the game as the glimpse. Sure who that caught, but the BKB from CNC will come in, the Sonic Wave, and there we go, pop the brew. CNC gets the job done, but the snap of the coil, Puck, Limp, trapped in the Burrow Strike, Yule's under the air, so the cooldown won't land, the homing missile, gets himself away barely in time, but there's the black hole coming through, catching onto two. Razor unable to do too much here, Chessie trying to get into the back lines. He doesn't have Omni Slash anymore, as Moo does drain a lot of damage away from Zai, but the Burrow Strike is there, and Pycat clears up the Aegis of the Immortal. Moo left alone for a little bit of time here, and Chessie might be in trouble. Manta's away and tries to run it back.
5 seconds. Shadowblade.
Burrow Strike ready. Moo has put himself in the line of danger. Down he goes. Cheese or not, the Razor will fall.
Even though we're on the same time zone.
That's irrelevant, man. It's the plane ride that matters. Big smoke. In they go. Razor caught, nullified there as well. Everything thrown into the mix as they take down Moo. Z-Freak pops the ult, but the black hole from side cancelled immediately, taken out of the game, and OPTIC lose two heroes. The chase continues. CNC. Oh, the BKB's worn off, blinks away. The coil expended as 33. Epicenter in. No Burrow Strike though, as Chessie spins to win. Now the Queen of Pain deep in trouble. Burrow Strike will save her life for a second, but not long enough. And Limp with Chessie going to work. The brothers in arms jump forward, and the only one to die is the one without any family.
Good nullifier, so he can pop a BKB nor cheese. After that, two-man clump up in Jug ulti with Butterfly. That's way too much damage.
You can see the bounce back they have between them. Chessie and Limp focusing targets. Kyle and Z-Freak disrupting every single fight that OPTIC want to start off. The storm, the split. Everything good from compLexity here as the buybacks do start to come out. 3-3 back into battle. Cooldown on the head of this Juggernaut, and Chessie will get ripped apart, but until the spin, the healing ward is there as well. They can't finish him off, and Pycat dies to Z-Freak and Limp. compLexity might just have taken this game. Mega Creeps will be here soon.
He has no buyback. Okay, Queen of Pain, no buyback whatsoever.
17 seconds. Limp's back, Zai will get dragged away. Chessie with the spin TP safely back home. Z-Freak blinks away, and compLexity, the outplays.
Oh, Z-Freak even taunting. They even took their gem.
Against compLexity. Trying to swing into action. About a third of the duration left, a good 10 seconds or so. Burrow Strike doesn't land, unfortunately, now to split. Pycat's BKB, only 5 seconds. Remember, it's going to wear off just now, and Moo absolutely destroys him. CNC's BKB still going, but Kyle is the only target he can go for, and with the Static Storm down, Kyle's just like, whatever, hands off keyboard, you're going to die in the storm, and now the Epicenter back out, but it is good game. PBD taps out and says, congrats, compLexity. Game 1 is yours, but we have a series ahead of us. Game 2 might just be ours.
Yeah, a lot of small mistakes from both teams. I think prioritizing farm